Orus just landed $80,000 a year. First time in his life crossing that number. He told his parents. He went out for dinner. He sat in his car in the parking lot afterward and genuinely felt like he had figured something out. Like the hard part was finally over. 6 months later, he's sitting at his kitchen table on a Sunday night staring at his bank account. Nothing crazy happened. No emergency. No big purchase. No mistake he can point to. Just regular life. And somehow the number on the screen looks almost identical to what it looked like when he was making $45,000. That feeling is not in your head. And it is not because you are bad with money. The math is working against you in 4 specific ways that nobody ever explains out loud. Leak number 1. Your salary is not your salary. Before Orus sees a single dollar, the federal government takes its cut. Then the state takes its cut. Then FICA comes out. Then his health insurance premium disappears pre-tax, which sounds like a deal until you realize the money is still gone. By the time his direct deposit actually lands, $80,000 has already quietly become somewhere between $54,000 and $58,000 depending on where he lives. He earned $80,000. He received $54,000. Nobody sent a memo about the difference. His HSA is not maxed. His backdoor Roth does not exist. He is leaving thousands on the table every single year. The tax code has tools built specifically for people at this income level, and almost nobody uses them. Leak number 2. The raise you got, you already spent. When Orus was making $45,000, he drove a used car, split rent with a roommate, and packed lunch 4 days a week. When he hit $80,000, those things started feeling a little embarrassing. So the apartment got nicer. The car got newer. The lunches stopped being packed. None of it was reckless. Every single upgrade felt completely reasonable in the moment. And together they consumed almost exactly the raise he got. This is called lifestyle inflation, and it is the most dangerous financial force that nobody talks about because it never feels like a mistake while it's happening. It feels like finally living the way you were supposed to live. The trap is not any single expense. The trap is the sum. Leak number 3. The fixed cost stack. This one is the quietest killer on the list. Orus pays $1,650 in rent. His car payment is $490. Insurance, phone, streaming subscriptions, gym membership he barely uses add another $380. Before he has bought a single thing he actually chose that day, $2,520 is already gone every month. That is 54% of his income locked up before Tuesday morning. But fixed costs stack silently. You do not feel them the day you add them. You feel them 6 months later when you look at your bank account on a Sunday night and wonder what happened. Leak number 4. His money is not working. Orus has a small 401k contribution, a checking account that never seems to grow, and a vague plan to get serious about investing next year. The problem is next year has been next year for 3 years now. While he waits, his money sits in checking earning essentially nothing. No compounding, no growth, no progress. At 34, every year he delays costs him roughly 2 working years on the back end. The wealth that should be quietly building in the background simply is not there yet. Now meet Zack. Same company, same salary, same city. Zack is not smarter than Orus. He does not make more money. He did not get lucky. He just closed the leaks. In year 1, Zack hired a CPA. Cost him $1,200. That CPA found him $3,800 in deductions and set up his accounts properly across taxable. The plan paid for itself 3 times over in year 1 alone. He drives a 3-year-old Honda. Reliable, paid off, completely unglamorous. His fixed cost stack came in under 40% of his take-home because he ran the numbers before signing any lease or loan. He automated his investing the day he got paid, so the money moved before he could think about spending it. Index funds, nothing complicated, nothing exotic, just consistent and automatic. And he maxed his HSA every year because his CPA explained that it was the only triple tax advantaged account that exists in the entire U.S. tax code. Orus has never heard of it. Here is where they ended up. Zack is 34 with $87,000 invested in a fixed cost stack Orus is 34 with $6,000 in checking, a Sunday night feeling that something is wrong. Same salary, same starting point, completely different outcome. $80,000 feels like $40,000 because of 4 silent leaks. None of these are permanent. None of them require a higher salary to fix. They require one honest afternoon of looking at the actual numbers and deciding which leak you're closing first. Pick the biggest one. Start there. Your future self is sitting at a kitchen table on a Sunday night, either relieved or still wondering what happened. The only difference is what you do this week.